Welcome everybody that are joining us from all around the world, and to those who are participating here in person. Normally, when we say about Buddha nature, Buddha told us that Buddha nature is within all sentient beings. Every sentient being possesses Buddha nature. And the Buddha nature that we are possessing is like the clean water. Water is all around the world. The cloud in the sky and the rain falls from the sky are all considered to be the water. It's a different kind of water. But the water we are talking about right now is the purest water, the clean water, and it happens to be our Buddha nature. So right here, I would like to offer all this Buddha nature to all sentient beings and you all around the world.
We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana. In the Guru deity embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Ya ahade samnya sambadaya
Page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus moon and sun sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing in meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, and to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with the 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space. Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Now we'll do the long Sarkama prayer, the handout in English only. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama, seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the Mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the three times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharma Dhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle, just by remembering that refuge all afflicting emotions and thoughts and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the three times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. Three kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the three times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body. And within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharma Dhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the three times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharma Dhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the three times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner, do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this and the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomenon, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomenon, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pit. All manifold clouds of offering, inner and secret offerings, are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind with the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachments there might be, each and everything I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue, by the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one. Please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, and who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may be helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is the body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Now we'll return to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana on page 7.
Lama la gosan ragga dave sansarike sana sansan juden janzen ju tosan jejen dadon sosorika sansam jebe pala jeyera desan ju Korvada Dorje Zamjang Ovan Zoyezo Kosananda Gezo Janzo Kasa Gompalame Dosengo.
To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas.
Lama Ramjan Sode Jarva Jeyeso Yonde Jamse Rangen Yanje Yenlam Bemje Duzan.
Precious Gurus, supreme refuge, worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies. Page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray, grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
그리다 예담을 때 빠지를 예담 정세나 우리 산이 샘들더니 예담을 랑도고 요래 사축성 위제세는 들이때 이제리 되시 김고 요래 들이 세미 죽을 똑바로서 절로 되나 들이랑 그 샘을 내려고 하고 소산나 들이 산지랑 그 샘도 산지에 때를 산지에 담지 디바레 상태다 세미 예니 산지에나 미베서 이 고아가 되는데 랍상 고톱 그래 이 하자 비치 볼 때지리들이 남자들은 세미 죽을 때가 나더래 그 세면 이미도 없대 나지 이미도 없상 들이 고아들이 들이 동담고 대박 하고 차와래들이
In the page of 9, there is a few verses. Grant me your blessing that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. And the bottom line is, grant me your blessing that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. So those verses and sentences are important. And also the first, grant me your blessing that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. So normally we think that this body is mine, myself. We combined our body and myself together, but actually our body is just like illusory. is just like a whole, but we grasp it as true. So it is naturally non-existence. So when we are supplicating to grant me the blessing that I may realize illusory body to be the nirvana kaya, is that what we hold this body as true is actually illusory body. So second one is grant me your blessing that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhoga kaya. At this time, after we receive bodhicitta mind and the bodhicitta arise within our mind, our understanding of the Buddha nature, our mind's true nature will arise. So actually, our everybody possesses Buddha nature, but we didn't know it. Actually, everybody possesses the Buddha nature, and the Buddha nature is our mind itself. If we arise those understanding, then it will be easier for us to understand those three verses. From grant me your blessing that I may realize the illusory body to be the nirvana kaya, until grant me your blessing that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharma kaya. So at the end, actually, our mind is non-dual, and there's no differentiation between me and others. There's no non-duality. So when we start to understand and realize there's non-dual, there's no myself and others, then we are starting to realize our mind itself, our mind's nature, original nature. So then our ultimate truth. Okay, so the ultimate truth understanding will arise. Okay, then later I will ring the bell. So when I ring the bell, our every thoughts will diminish. It will vanish. So once Longchenpa has said, if you realize the nature itself, there's no further study and study that you have to do. And also in this sadhana, it says that to realize that mind itself to be the Dharmakaya, those are the same meaning. And when our mind doesn't have any thoughts, it's easier for us to realize that meaning and realize the nature of mind itself. So also in Manjushri Namasamkiti, it says that in an instant we differentiate, and in an instant we become complete awakened, enlightened Buddha. So later I will ring the bell to give you a sign, And when you hear the sign raised in equanimity, and don't chase your thought, and that time when you doesn't have any thoughts, doesn't have any any thoughts and any negative afflictions, then your understanding will arise. You will gain the complete faith, understanding of your mind. And actually, Sambhogakaya and Dharmakaya is naturally itself. It's not built by anybody, or is not built by intention. It's naturally itself. So when we rest in our mind by itself, then it's easier for us to see it. When our mind is free of any thoughts, the second stage or second sign is to that arise Hong within your mind. So when you arise Hong within your mind, you will be protected and you will be covered or taken over by the Hong.
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of the kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Go to the Lama Chöpa prayer, page 21, in English only. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with the kindness and bestow blessings of accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land, and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnashri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master, and 2 sons, through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding Master Vajradhara, the powerful Lord of the 4 kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigumpa Ratnashri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself, by the compassionate blessings of the 3 jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. Now we'll do the Soka practice. The brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors, page 1. Till awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Till awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Gigero Jagaranga, Sozo Dazan Jodava, Sovan Dazan Dajazo, Yadazan Janam Jat, Namjalame Jedebe, Deji Duzan Jexida, Mana Maya Jamad, Dingela Dojavela, Shedoram Jasan Yenge, Yadan Jinga Jansuzo, Igero Jagarankaye, Unda Sodana, Adam Namyeta, Tam Jen Jamso Dadaji, Wangon Zaka Zaroze, Sadu Kirkabema, Tayola Zonga Bezo, Tezon Jedoma, Mona Jamda Harana, Kenyon Sendong Rahul, Pereneja Samazo, Chejon Gorje Domana, Kigero Jagarangaya, Parchene Don Dagedo, Dorja Lobo Gazeta, Chedan de Bazon Gambe, Dagazan de Bazo, Nama de Zambala, de Jano Daboma. Torma Yunje, Gigaro Jagaranga, Jedalon Jabavanza, Hong, Lala Zagara Jachin, Sukyong Jazo, Zari, Bango Dunja Zangas, Chejen Dembe Domande, Gigaro Jagaranga, Parchesola Dengendo, Namsa Parsum Soldier. Yibdanyo Marananda, Jivayananda, Tabon Gorje Domande, Gigaro Jagaranga, Nana Jigando Bozo, Ganalo Danjabat, Palo Kankan, Kan Jija Domande, Gigaro Jagaranga, No Sankana, Pinsanchi, Linja Sankambalai. Chaganda Jango Anzo, Dodok Sanjanda, Chidoma Jajende, Gigero Jagangai, Dora Doma Zorgana, Pena Zanjo.
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, the Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with the mighty Vajrayath. Great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajraharuka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, May enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meyu Lobsangma, Tekar Drogsamma, Tingi Shalsangma, and Dropin Drinksamma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya Jaya, Siddhi Siddhi, Pala Pala.
Bandar Sojo Jibe Yaradunju, Dubada Santilangadan, Kadan Dizon Gordan Gazajo, Bardan Jibeda Bezazan, Daveda Zone Megubut, Pajajin Daseka Budungdo, Jism Duna Chibgan Dubad, Yetin Sungu Chujarinjin, Shedda Bezajin Jaban, Chunkara Dinche Gacha Lumjun, Tamje Zumaranya Dezeve, Namjur Jovan Delan Drabarzo, Saja Denzon Kunjo Wampan, Gendo Dejo Namjur Zebarambe, Nibeta Soda Bedombo, Yebani Denzo, Gemi Lanzo Dembelu Dobji, Megla Yamse Demo Jewada, Navarada Dunyam Bedon Tige Neba Nada Mendrik, Secum Joveran Simbat, Lila Rinjan Deva Konanzo, Yela Nambaro Vedenze, Sami Deve Nam Yamuba, Chusa Junjo Juda Juden, Tata Maki Sedong Chevaranzo, Gala Taiki Lum Jobaza, Sisalam Tai Jala Dunzo, Jebeda Jachong Gonsewa, Higenda Bada, Dada, Tamjet, Lame Zoga Sanchok Drobala, Kajeva Jemale Gavat, Jemale Lenda Banzo, Jegange Yela Debazanjet, Debamada Zoan Zeva, Soma Higeno Jenanje.
Now we'll do Zambala, summoning good fortune in the rainfall of benefit and happiness, text on page 63. of happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayus grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 points, names don't exist. Generously call me, will love. Grant me the supremacy, the lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lord who's born, grant you blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even their names, for confused they don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blesses me, like wisdom CD, in glory and thou land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Zambala bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused pride are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom CD, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoka Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the Om Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grand Dharma, that to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the 5 that mothers and long life. Eliminated Udya, not all guilt dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of phenomena, where all we need is grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display, dwell the dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims, in 24 sacred sides, gathered in free sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin, grant enlightened arts in Christus stages manta deity, in all taming to sphere, dwell Makala and chord, grant subjugating CD, fortune of enlightened acts, who she in Vaishravana's abode, where there was God Zambala, who was kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, leaving me all our life fortune, bring me fortune of cattle, fortune of peace horses, and wealth of rich canteen livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep,
and of herd animals, fortune of gods and those best cattle, wealth of rich canting cows, bulls, used to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune be here, fortune of unlovely seed, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the seas, grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, be them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits wealth need way, Nagas wishing gem below, three words gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune, Lupapo's body fortune, Zambolin's holy Dharma, Balanchos fortunate, wealth, Raminian's longevity, bees life, strength and merit, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure springs, please all of these, be them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern low life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern low life fortune, come. Each shrouding mist western low life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, up a long life fortune, come. Like sweet grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come. Fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, row, fortune of a student's line, come like dazzling star garlands, whom she, Eastern Raja Dakini, Eastern Raja Dakini, be as fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances, southern Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, western lotus Dakini, Samapatu Samsara Nirvana, Northern Action Dakini, be there for night and night, annihilating dance evil, what's God with you, retinue, bringing on the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here. Auspicious object, he always place, fast, potentize like substances, and this place wealth, is remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, CD, grant the treasure, CD, grant wealth and merit, CD, grant to CDs, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Savasidi Alala.
Om Ah Hom. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment to the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deity of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do a dedication prayer in the blue prayer book. We'll do the prayer of Kuntuzangpo on page 40. Ho. Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now we'll go to the yellow prayer book to do the long life prayers on page 20.
Senge, Timba Zenje, Bebe, Donye, Gazan, Joban, Dendele, Dende, Lame, Yode, Zo, Gonjo, Sunje, Donye, Degong, Timba Zena, Dada, Doje, Tambe, Jeje, Gevzara, Namaye, Yego, Jen, Yoga, Yode, Zo, Pagwe, Yana, Lokam Sosa, Garajer, Exodra, Jeden, Gamba, Doze, Jeden, Pardin, Garajen, Gaza, Gaja,
Page 26.
Kibza, Gunza, Gunja, Jaja, Dun, Lava, Dun, Gong, Inja, Baraja, Damba, Zanda, Yada, Dazan, Gomba, Zanja, Chadon, Kolo, Jarva, Jarva, Jidong, Garba, Zanga, Zanja, Don, Namka, Dava, Java, Zava, Zela, Zoanda, Oimane, Beme,
I wish every friends that participate with us online and those who came here participating in person, I wish you Tashitelek and long life, and may you with no any obstacles.
Thank you, everyone, for joining, and please be sure to join the afternoon meditation on mindfulness with Khenpo Tenzin at 3 p.m. to 4. Thank you. Take care.
Mama
we have to know that if we will private, we can private to as many as sentient beings as unlimited, like space. But if we have to know that we have to gather it. We have to gather it to our mind, because ultimately there's no self and others. There's non-dual and non-suppression. So if we understand that actually everything can combine and gather in mind nature, if we understand that, it's easier for us to understand that actually there's no non-dual. There's only one. That's first, Rinpoche explained about completion stage, and Rinpoche say it's important. And the second sentence I missed to translate is after Rinpoche ring the singing bowl, Rinpoche say, when you don't have thoughts and you have to let home arise within the non-thought mind, at that stage it's Sambhogakaya. So I forget to translate Sambhogakaya. Thank you.